doing, sir?
Hey, how you doing, brother? How's everything going?
Good, good, good.
Good.
So here we are, day 2 of Comic-Con. I know it's, been here, done that many years, but what is it? What is it like for you? Because you've gone to other cons, of course. What is it about San Diego Comic-Con that stands out for you among other shows that perhaps you've had an opportunity to do?
I guess, the way to put it is it's like the mecca of comic book conventions.
Sure.
It's where everyone comes together, meets, greets, shakes hands, you shake hands, reacquainted with, old friends, things like that. And I like that aspect of it a lot.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, I was just mentioning here at the top, in terms of where you stand in terms of the comic book community, but also in the world of film and TV as well, and that's a unique marriage, because I feel like with this show you have 2 camps, right? Yeah, the camp that are like very much dedicated to what we have with our comics and wanted to get back to its roots, and then those that like that it's branched out. So where do you fall, because you're in both worlds, so to speak? You fall within both worlds.
Well, one of the things I've always said is that you have to learn how to diversify your creative lexicon.
Sure.
So, if you write, you better learn how to direct. If you direct, learn how to write.
Yeah.
If you do film, get into comics. You do comics, get into film and television, things like that. So they all dovetail together, or at least they should.
Yeah.
And also, you can add animation and video games, to that as well.
Of course.
Because everything, kind of comes together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
Like a football offense.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I like
Yeah, and so I think that's the best way to navigate the industry if you're trying to break in.
All right, excellent. Now, can you talk to me about, what we have here? I see that we do have Underworld here, and a couple of other works that you have here. So you able to, share?
Okay, yeah. So these are my books.
Yes, of course.
This one right here is called Jintara. It was part of the Kickstarter I did, and it's about a female detective who discovers that she's part of an ancient race of genies.
Okay.
This is, of course, one of my Underworld books.
Of course.
This is Darkstorm. He is a military superhero.
Okay.
And basically his story is he's an ex-Marine who didn't like the way superheroes were basically running the world and handle business until he actually becomes one. And then he shows them the right way to be a hero, things of that nature. And this is my zombie book, ZMD.
Okay.
Came out a little while ago.
Got it.
And it's about the weaponization of zombies by the U.S. military.
Nice.
And of course it gets out of hand, and so you have a big mess. And so, those are some of the things I have.
Okay, all right. Well, I have to ask you, I'm sure you're going to get this question at sometime this week, or you probably already got it before you got in here. When we gonna get Blue Marble MCU, man? Like, I know you were just wheeling and dealing before we were on the show right now, and what's going on? Like, why?
I don't know. I guess that would be up to them. They haven't called me about it.
Okay.
But you know how that is. So, we'll see what they have planned. I'm not sure.
Okay. Now, here being an exhibitor, a lot of folks know that you are here committed, being here at your table, but they may not appreciate how much time is spent being here at your table. So are you going to have a time to balance it out for some leisure, some things that you want to do?
I would say so. I can get someone to always come watch the booth.
Okay.
And what I like to do is go around and look at some of the independent creators.
Absolutely.
And, kind of support them as well, because independents are really the backbone of the industry as far as I'm concerned. I think they're putting out the most creative work right now, more so than Marvel and DC.
Absolutely.
Even. And that's really where I think the real crux of creativity comes from.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much for your time, sir.
All right.
Enjoy the rest of your Comic-Con. There you guys have it. 2025 San Diego Comic-Con. I'll see you guys soon.